Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. We are here to do our predictions video for the final season of Fear the Walking Dead. And who do we think is going to be killed off before Fear the Walking Dead comes to an end? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another discussion topic video for today. This one was highly requested by a few of you guys. You guys wanted me to go ahead and do the death predictions for the final season of Fear the Walking Dead. So, we're going to go through all the characters that are in the show right now. Obviously, this video, we're going to go through everybody that's currently in the show right now. So, of course, if there's a character that's not mentioned, or let's say a character like, for example, Alicia, who has left the show, or maybe Althea, they will not be brought up in this video because there are no guarantees of them being in the final season. So these are just strictly characters that are in the season that, we know are going to be here and that are with our group right now. So anyway, let's get right into this. Now, we do have a decent sized cast for Fear the Walking Dead. The cast is definitely smaller than it used to be, though, I'll say. We used to have a lot more characters in the show, but definitely still a good enough cast and definitely a good enough roster for Fear. So, let's get started with our Walking Dead crew. We have Morgan, who I am immediately going to say no. They're not going to kill off Morgan in the final season of Fear because they're going to have to use him later on in the franchise, in my opinion. And if they did kill him, I think that would be a really bad idea. And we'll also throw in his daughter Mo as well too. I don't think that she will die. I think that she could die later on in the franchise, but definitely not in Fear the Walking Dead. We're going to see her, grown up, and hopefully the actress is good, and hopefully Mo can be a cool character. We also have Grace. Grace, I think, is going to be a character that is probably going to survive. I don't see Morgan losing another wife. I just don't see the purpose of it, if you ask me. Morgan losing another wife right now just kind of doesn't make sense. And plus, Grace, she's good when she's not, annoying like in season 7, when they use her well, I actually like Grace. So, like I said, I think it'd be nice to let Morgan just kind of, let his family survive. He's lost his family once. I don't really want them to repeat that again. So I think those three will be fine. Now, Dwight and Sherry. Now, this is when we get into the tragedy of this season, if you ask me. Dwight, I think, is going to survive, but I think Sherry will be killed off. Sherry is a big character I think is going to die this season, and here's the main reason why. They are focusing a lot on Sherry having a kid. They're also focusing a lot on how important they are to each other, and at the same time, you got to also remember, this is, of course, for the comic viewers, Sherry does not survive up to this point in the comic books, right? So it kind of is telling that they probably wouldn't be able to use her in other things, and I think that Dwight is probably going to have to grow up with a daughter of his own, but no wife. I think that's what's going to end up happening. I think that somewhere along the lines of probably 8B, one of the last couple episodes of the series, I think we're going to get a very tragic episode, and I think that Sherry will be killed off. That's one of the big things I think is going to happen. So Sherry is a big production for me. Now, next up we have Madison. Now, Madison, there is no way in hell. I'm sorry. I know that there are a lot of people that say, like, oh my god, Madison, she's gonna die. They're gonna kill her off. It's gonna happen, And I highly disagree with those people because if they were gonna kill her off, they just would have kept her dead. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's Ian and Andrew. I understand that. I know that they're capable of doing the most idiotic crap when it comes to writing that, has ever been done on TV. I mean, they literally, if there was an award for bad writers, these friggers would win it. If there was a award for best bad writer, they would win it. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's besides the point. Madison, you got to throw a little shade when making Fear the Walking Dead videos at the writers because it's just it's what it is. The writers suck on this show. Let's be honest. But anyway, Madison, I really do not think they need to be killing off. Also, because if you're introducing this whole bite concept, which we saw in the sneak peek of her, being bit, I don't see a reason why you would introduce that concept for a character like that survived a bite and then just kill them off, And besides, she already came back. We need to see some sort of reunion between her and Alicia, whether it's in this show or somewhere down the line in the franchise. And also, you really have a lot you could do with Madison, You could get Madison to meet Carol, for crying out loud, from The Walking Dead. You could get Madison's reaction to Commonwealth, like get Madison's reaction to Walking Dead stuff. Like, how amazing would that be, you know? And for all we know, as long as Andrew Lincoln sticks around in the franchise, as long as he, you know, is planning to at least, maybe, just maybe, and this is a very small possibility, but it would be nice to get Rick meeting Madison. That would be really cool to see both leads interacting, you know? I think that would be a fantastic idea. But I don't know, just an idea. I think Madison surviving is a must. I think killing her off at this point would be a terrible idea, and I wouldn't like it, to be honest. I think it would be a very, very awful idea, and they would rob us of a lot of really good opportunities. Next up is Victor Strand. Victor Strand, now he's gotten a redemption this season that has been very, very interesting. And you know, season 7, of course, he was kind of all over the place with, you know, his ideologies and stuff like that. But I still feel like Strand is going to be a character that they use in the franchise. I don't feel like they're going to let Coleman Domingo go. I don't know why. Like, they had him survive in season 7. Just to kill him in season 8, I think would be a bit of a stretch, if you ask me. And again, I'm very kind of down on Strand right now. I think they really need to start doing some better things with him. Because I love the character so much before season 7. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think Strand right now could die. I feel like there's more opportunities and more, you know, snake-like moves that he could make. And I don't think we're through with Victor yet. I really don't. Even if it's the end of Fear the Walking Dead, I feel like they're going to find a way to utilize him in some way, shape, or form. You know, later in the franchise, right? Now, Daniel is one that I'm gonna say is dead. Daniel is another death prediction I have for this season. I don't see Daniel surviving. He's already had the memory problems. He's an absolute badass, you know, no one's denying that. But again, I just don't see him surviving up to this point. I really don't. I think they're gonna let Ruben go. I think they're gonna, you know, end the Daniel character once and for all. I'm very disappointed on the Ian and Andrew adaptation of the character. I think it's been pretty freaking awful, to be honest, minus like a few things. But I don't see Daniel surviving. Now, Charlie, you guys are going to call me crazy on this, okay? And say it's unrealistic, say it's absolutely unrealistic. Hey, I agree with you. But I think Charlie is going to survive, and it's going to be utterly unrealistic based off of where we left her in season 7. I think that Charlie is going to survive Fear, and I think they're going to recast her after the time skip, and I think they're going to recast Charlie. She's going to be perfectly fine. Her hair's back. Everything's fine. No burn marks, no nothing. And I think that Charlie will be totally fine. I do. I think that Charlie, the whole Charlie death idea, was a fake out. I think so. And you know what? You can call me crazy all you want now, but Ian and Andrew would do something like that. And that's a bold prediction I'm going to make. You watch. They're going to have Charlie be perfectly fine. They're going to recast her to match the time skip, and, you know, hallelujah. That's just how it's going to go. So, yeah, I think Charlie will survive. I really do. And I know that sounds pretty out there, but that's where I stand on it. Now, we also have June, which is, of course, a major Dory character. June, I don't think they're going to be killing her off, honestly. I just don't really see a reason for them to, you know, to do that at this point. Also, because she's the last remaining Dory character, so for them to kill her off, I think that would be kind of a bad idea. But, again, that's just my opinion. I don't think they're going to kill June in Fear the Walking Dead. Now, okay, now there's a few others here that we kind of have to fill the gaps for. Sarah, yeah, they better frickin' kill Sarah. She gets on my damn nerves, man. I cannot stand Sarah. It's like Sarah is like the failed attempt at Tara from The Walking Dead, where it's like the dry humor type character. And with Tara, a lot of people don't like Tara from the original Walking Dead. I actually personally really do. I think Tara from Walking Dead is really good, and Alana Masterson is a really good actress for her as well too. But Sarah, it's like they tried to do like a Tara type character. I mean, hell, Sarah Tara, you know? And she never worked. She was cringy. She literally led an episode in season 7 that made her even worse. And I just, I need that character gone. If it's one thing from Fear the Walking Dead, I hope they do, is kill Sarah off, for the love of God. Now, Wendell, I'd say, you know, keep him alive. Really, what's the point? Also, you're really going to kill a man in a wheelchair? Just, I don't really want Fear the Walking Dead doing that. It would be very sad, and honestly, Wendell just hasn't had much screen time anyway, so let the guy survive, right? And, at least in my opinion, I think that'd be a good idea. Luciana, Kill her off. For the love of God, I'm going to throw her in death predictions. Kill her off, honestly. I am so sick and tired of Luciana. She's either not doing anything or she's lying to Daniel's face. I'm going to throw her in there as well, too. Just chucking characters in the death list. But I don't know. We have a lot of characters we need to get rid of. Rabbi Jacobs, again, get rid of him. I don't know what the hell is going on with this crap, man. Like, there's so many characters that are just not doing anything. You know, it's utterly ridiculous. And we can't forget Josiah as well, too, right? Josiah, Emil's twin brother. Have him go out fighting. I don't really care. I don't like the whole twin idea. I think it's a stupid concept, and I'll never understand why they did it, to be honest. I'll never understand why they did it. It's them desperately trying to recreate Emil, and it just doesn't work. It remotely does not work at all. And, well, I think that is basically all the characters that are in our group currently right now, at least, you know. Obviously, there's others. We've had other characters that we've met, you know, along the way and stuff, but a lot of them have died, and, you know, a lot of them are alive. We have a lot of characters from Padre that we have yet to meet and stuff like that. But those are our important, you know, people. Those are our big followers for Fear the Walking Dead right now. And like I said, it's, you know, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. We'll see who they kill. But right now, my biggest ones I'm focusing on is Sherry. I think Sherry's a dead one. Daniel. I'm thinking Sarah. I'm thinking probably Luciana, you know, and that's probably it, right? Daniel, Sarah, you know, Sherry, Luciana, stuff like that. I could see that. Rabbi Jacobs potentially, and yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, you know. Obviously, there's probably going to be others in the background that they probably kill, you know, at some point throughout the season as well, too. And I'm sure I've missed probably a couple characters that probably just aren't important, you know, that probably just aren't even important to the story. But like I said, those are our main players right now. Those are the ones I'm keeping my eyes on in terms of death predictions. But now I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys think that we are going to see any major deaths in the final season of Fear the Walking Dead? I say we're going to. I say they're going to kill a whole bunch of characters, but let me know in the comment section below how you guys kind of view that. So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button to miss any other videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.